And CTV's Scott Hurst is tracking that for us this morning. Good morning, Scott. What more are we learning about the driver and the motive?
Good morning. First and foremost, just an unthinkable tragedy. How quickly so much joy can end up being so tragic and cause so much pain and suffering for a community. So here is what we know about the suspect in this terrible attack. Vancouver police have identified as Kai G. Adam Lowe, a 30-year-old Vancouver man, as you mentioned, now facing multiple murder charges. But we're hearing from police that they are expecting Crown to potentially lay even more charges over the days ahead as the investigation, of course, continues. The incident, according to police, however, is not being described, is not being investigated as a terror attack, but a clear motive is still not confirmed at this time. The suspect remains in custody. However, police say the suspect, the 30-year-old man from Vancouver, is no stranger to police, with a long history of police interactions and interactions with mental health care professionals related to mental health issues. And so that is the information that has been put out there at the suspect at this time, charged officially yesterday, as I mentioned, with multiple murder charges, identified as a 30-year-old man allegedly driving that black SUV into the crowd of this community festival, where this event was celebrating the culture of the proud Filipino-Canadian community when tragedy struck, Akshay.
Scott, how is the community pulling together, really?
Yeah, an event like this, the Filipino community in Vancouver is a tight-knit group, and this festival was drawing people, Vancouverites from all walks of life. It was a spring festival, a nice weekend in Vancouver, so no doubt it brought out tens of thousands of people. There were stage shows, there were food trucks, and so really was a whole lot of joy for everyone in the community to celebrate the proud Filipino-Canadian group and community in Vancouver. In the aftermath of the incident, a 24-hour emergency center was set up at a nearby community center, and we have seen vigils for this unthinkable tragedy already being held. And you can see some of the images there and leaders that did come out. We heard that David Eby himself, the Premier of BC, was even at the event earlier in the day, just attending, of course, as a BC resident, enjoying this spring festival in the community. And of course, this is something that will take a long time for anyone to come to grips with, and potentially never be able to get over the tragic loss in this community, where it was a fun-filled festival when allegedly this person ended up driving this vehicle right through the middle of the festival, striking many people. And you heard the witness accounts and how terrifying it must have been. Dozens of ambulances rushed to the scene to help in the immediacy of this, and we do know now that 11 people have been killed, but unfortunately we are expecting that number potentially to rise as more people are still in hospital, Akshay.
CTV Scott Hurst with the latest on that attack. Scott, thank you.